in the tents where the desert winds blow lived two little boys long, long ago. Sons of Isaac and Rebekah under heaven's wide blue. A promise from God that would surely come true. The first came out red like the earth in the sun, hair on his body, a wild, rugged one. They called him Esau, strong as the land, a hunter with bow and a steady hand. Holding his heel, not far behind, came quiet Jacob with a thoughtful mind, a dweller of tents with careful ways, watching and waiting through all of his days. Two different hearts, two different roads, two different callings, two different loads. But God had spoken before their birth, the elder will serve the younger on earth. Oh, blessing and birthright, a heavenly plan, written by God, not shaped by man. Through weakness and wandering, mercy would flow. Grace like a river would steadily grow. Though brothers may stumble and hearts may divide, the promise of God will never slide. Through tears and years, His will stands tall. He's faithful and sovereign over it all. One hungry evening, weary and faint, Esau came home with a desperate complaint. Jacob was cooking a pot of red stew and saw his chance. He knew what to do. Sell me your birthright, he quietly said, for this bowl of stew and this morsel of bread. Esau cried out, what good is it now? And traded his future with a careless vow. Years rolled on like a desert sand. Old Isaac called for his eldest to stand. Bring me a meal, my blessing to give, before I depart from the land where I live. But Rebekah whispered, quick, we must move to help God's promise find its groove. With goat skins wrapped and a borrowed disguise, Jacob received the blessing by surprise. Oh, blessing and birthright, a heavenly plan, written by God, not shaped by man. Through weakness and wandering, mercy would flow. Grace like a river would steadily grow. Though anger may rise and with a furious flame, vowing revenge in his brother's name. So Jacob fled to a distant land, with nothing but dust beneath his hand. Yet under the stars, on a lonely night, he dreamed of a ladder shining bright. Angels ascending, angels descending, and God